First up this week is a recap of SIGGRAPH, particularly from NVIDIA announcements. The GH200 Grace Hopper Superchip has been announced. This is a chip with 3 times the memory capacity and 3 times the memory bandwidth of the H100 chip. The H100 sells for $40,000. The price of the GH200 has not been announced, but we would anticipate it to be significantly more. The GH200 is a single server with 144 ARM cores and 8 petaflops of AI performance. In addition, it has 282 gigabytes of HBM3E memory, which is extremely fast and has very high memory bandwidth. So what does this mean? This means models are going to keep getting bigger and we can handle larger parameter counts due to the increased memory size and memory bandwidth. NVIDIA AI Workbench was released, which is a Gen AI workbench for developers. It's a unified toolkit for creating, testing, fine-tuning generative models on PCs and workstations. So it auto-creates an environment with the necessary dependencies. It makes experiments very easy to run, and it makes scaling even easier. So scaling from your local machine or workstation up to server or cloud can be done in just a few clicks. This is also part of a partnership with Hugging Face. So the NVIDIA AI Workbench already has hundreds of thousands of models available. And this is large in part to this partnership with Hugging Face, which is an open source committed AI startup. So all Hugging Face models available through their platform will now be accessible through the NVIDIA AI Workbench. NVIDIA Omniverse was also announced with some updates. And Omniverse is essentially a digital twins or data simulation platform. So what's being anticipated here is in the Gen AI workflow and then AI workflow in general, the most difficult part is collecting data. And virtualizing that data is much less expensive than collecting that in the real world. And augmenting your real world data with virtualized data has shown to improve performance significantly in both vision and language tasks. So more memory, faster bandwidth means creating larger virtualized data sets faster and improving the training quality and the training speed for models by virtualizing the data that they'll be trained on. Project IDX was announced from Google. This is currently waitlist based, but it's essentially a web-based workspace for code. So it's like Google Docs, but for code. Not entirely sure if that means real-time editing with other developers yet, but we can anticipate it'll be a Google Colab type experience, but expanded to entire repositories of code. It's going to support many different languages and frameworks, and it's going to have excellent tools for testing applications like a built-in web preview, as well as an Android or iOS simulator. Last piece of news, the White House announced the AI Cyber Challenge, also known as AIXX. It is an open competition to use AI to protect critical US infrastructure by searching for security vulnerabilities utilizing AI tools. This is a competition starting in spring 2024. There'll be a qualifying round, top 20 competitors of which will move on to later rounds. We're expecting to see participation in this competition from companies like Google, Microsoft, Anthropic, as well as small companies. The White House is giving $7 million to small businesses to try to level the playing field a little bit, and the ultimate prize pool will be near $20 million. That's all for this week. Thanks for tuning in.